There's plans to turn this waste ground into a massive aquarium. The terminal on the left is the Isle of Man. The other one is the Scotland, or the P&O, or the standing line. But look, there's to give you dimensions. If you go from one steel girder to the very last steel girder, you're walking in what you would call the footprint of the Titanic.
Okay, so Titanic Belfast experience that way? This way? Okay. Going down to the exhibition.
You need to follow the numbers on the walls like these for the adult version.
This is like the entrance of heaven.
I'm coming behind you.
This is like the entrance of heaven.
Said you don't need to touch it, it's already active.
To make sure the ink is dry and there are no smudges.
Yes, Mr. Ryan.
Laying has the makings of a fine student. You remind me of yourself. Very well mannered, and always immaculate to the final.
Clinging to the rails. That's a strange box lying there. A heater. From first class. It's fallen out of place. You only get third class in this part of the ship. Hang on, I'll go in close. It's so ornate.
Oh, over there.
Here's a cargo crane. Hard to get the scale. The base would be about 10 feet high. You can see the boom where it will be stored flat on the deck.
It's over there.
Can you see that hole? What is that? That's where the forward. It's remarkable. Some kind of basket? No one's ever.
So the port side is to our right.
Thank you. I can fit in as well. Can I fit
Yeah, I
in?
can take 3 in the front.
Oh,
if you wish.
perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
Little box is down to your left, sweetie.
Sure.
All right?
Okay.
Thank you.
I came in here the day after my 14th birthday, Harland and Wolff. That's where you worked in Belfast. My dad got me my start, then my brothers after me. You could hear the noise from where we lived, but nothing prepared you for the size of the place. They put me to work on 401. That's what we called her. And you should be the largest passenger ship in the world, but we didn't call her Titanic then. I was there from the beginning. I watched the ship race lay the keel blocks. They set big wooden blocks on the slipway to start with. Then the keel at top of that, like a backbone. And the frame was attached to that, like a skeleton. Workshops everywhere. It took weeks to find a way around. There'd be workshops of every trade we ever heard of. Painters, sailmakers, coppersmiths, boiler makers, cabinet makers. I even learned a bit about French polishing off it. Harland and Wolff is a fine place to work, but dangerous. Every ship costs a life, and there'd be lots of injuries besides. I was in the engine works for a while. Very well equipped it was. That's where we built the triple expansion engines. 2 of them, each as high as a 3-story house. I worked in the frame bending shop. You'd heat steel beams in the furnace, then hook them onto slabs of cast iron and hammer them curved. It was skilled work. You had to bend them more than you needed because the frame straightened out a little when it cooled. The shell plates that made up the hull weighed up to 4.5 tons. They were taller than the da. The plates were overlapped on the edges. Some were raised, one after another. We called it clincher. One of the foremen taught me years ago. That's how you built these ships. I worked as a heater boy. You had to heat the rivets on a wee plate. You pump the bellows till the rivet was white hot. Then you get a hold of it with your tongs and throw it up to the catcher. And he put it in the hole in the plate and hold her up. There were 2 of us on the other side of the plate to hold her up. We had to hammer the rivet so it filled the hole before it turned dull red. The double bottom. That's a wee space we call the tanks, made up of steel plates. The rest of the rivet squad all had to fit into that gap.
Reminds me of Madame Tussauds.
One of the 4 men would check each rivet with a special hammer. If it made a ringing sound, we'd have to get back and chase it out after work. I'd get scared working down in that double bottom. You only had candles for light. And the constant hammering against the shell
The ride
plates.
is quite slow and
You could hear it
enjoyable.
all over Belfast. Some of those boys ended up stone deaf, so they did. We were paid 31 bob a week. The heater boy and catcher got 16
Wow,
bob.
they're working hard.
But we all worked the same 54 hours. The upper deck was steel too, and part of the strength of the ship. There's no straight lines in a ship, and when you look down the weather deck, you can see the shear of the hull, which stopped her flexion at sea. The stern frame had to be strong enough to take the rudder turning in heavy seas.
Oh my god, look at that
You'd
wall.
have all these timbers and guy wires to steady the frame, and men scurrying around like ants underneath. When we came to launch day, I was torn between pride and fear. The standing ways were coated in tallow, train oil and soft soap, so the ship would slide when they shifted her weight off the blocks. That was the most dangerous part. And the shipwrights were knocking away the last props.
Okay.
They were under compression, you see, and the sliding ways would be released by the hydraulic trigger.
When the shipwrecks.
100,000 people watched the launch. Some paid a bob to sit in the reserved seating. There were extra trams laid on. Then we all went off to the pub to wish her well. Doc, you were proud to be an island man that day. And Titanic was the pride of Belfast.